Welcome to the Portal Vision Advanced Imaging video recording. Portal Vision Advanced Imaging, PVAI, moves the MV image review and matching to a monitor separate from the 40ITC. PVAI provides a larger viewing area when matching the acquired 2D MV image with the corresponding reference image. The verification and match tools available in PVAI are comparable to those available in the OBI onboard imager. We have maintained functionality between PVAI and the imaging functionality built into the 40ITC. Users still have the ability to save images and to see how far the couch needs to be shifted to optimally correct the patient's position. There are two Portal Vision Advanced Imaging packages available. The standard PVAI package consists of a 2D match workspace, which allows for analyzing and matching of an MV image with the corresponding reference image. This Portal Vision Advanced Imaging package supports retractable arm, R-arm, and exact arm, E-arm environments. The acquisition workspace displays differently depending if the user has an E-arm or an R-arm. The second PVA package includes an MV repositioning solution. In this option, 2D match, 2D match, marker match use cases, as well as remote motion of the couch and imaging arm are supported. Only the exact arm is supported with MV repositioning. The console area of the standard Portal Vision Advanced Imaging environment includes the Clinac monitor, the 40ITC monitor, Portal Vision monitor, the Clinac dedicated keyboard, and the alphanumeric keyboard and mouse. Save, match, and apply shift features are not available in the PVAI software. As with the current 40ITC functionality, operators must walk into the room and manually adjust the position of the couch to move the patient into the corrected or target position. The optional MV repositioning solution has 2D match, 2D match, and marker match workspaces. It features remote arm and couch movement and supports E-arm only environments. The console area of the MV repositioning environment includes the Clinac monitor, the 40ITC monitor, Portal Vision monitor, the Clinac dedicated keyboard and alphanumeric keyboard and mouse. It also has an exact arm console, which allows for remote MV arm motion from the treatment console area. Let's go through an example at the machine for acquiring and matching an MV image to the corresponding reference image with the Portal Vision Advanced Imaging. On the 40ITC, the patient and plan are selected from the Aria queue. Click Treat to open the patient now. The patient plan opens on the 40ITC. The first field reference image displays on the PVAI monitor. On the PVAI is a dynamic window. This pop-up window appears when the mouse is hovered on the far left of the PVAI monitor. Click the pin to hide the dynamic window. On the 40ITC, click Mode Up to start the process of acquiring an MV image. In this example, we will acquire a planned MV image and an open MV image. The 40ITC sends information to the Clinac and to the PVAI. On the Clinac dedicated keyboard, click Enter to select RV Mode Up. The monitor units are entered from the dedicated keyboard. In this example, one monitor unit is entered. Click Enter to start the calibration and check cycles. The calibration and check cycle is complete, and the key interlock shows. Click on the key to simulate a key turn. Click Beam On to acquire the image. The PVAI displays the planned MV image. Turn the key back to the left. Click on the key now to simulate this turn. The planned setup field shows a check mark to indicate an image has been acquired. The 40ITC automatically sequences to the open setup field, as it is part of a double exposure sequence template. The workflow to acquire the second exposure is: enter monitor units, move the jaws to the correct field size, calibration and check cycles complete, and then the key interlock displays. Turn the key to clear the interlock. Click on the key now to simulate this turn. Click Beam On to acquire the image. The image has been acquired. Click the key to simulate turning the key back to the left. The open field image appears on PVAI. The detected planned field edge outline is displayed as a pink line, superimposed onto the acquired open field image. Before we proceed with the review of the 2D match use case, we will focus on field edge match. This is available when the Clinac has a retractable R-arm. The R-arm is less mechanically stable than the E-arm exact arm. Therefore, the exact location of the imager needs to be determined before the 2D match can be carried out. This is done by performing a field edge match. In Portal Vision administration, R-arm users can set the field edge match to be performed manually or automatically. With the manual setting, the R-arm user always needs to align the field edges manually. With the automatic setting, the operator will be asked to intervene only when the automatic field edge match fails. The default tolerance value of the automatic field edge match is 5 mm, but can be modified. The dynamic window pop-up delay, or the time required to hover the mouse on the left side of the screen, is also set in this tab. Once the image is acquired, if the automatic field edge match fails, or if manual is set in the PVAI administration, a status message appears at the bottom of the PVAI screen to alert the operator that the images are not aligned. The 2D Match Analyze workspace is disabled until field edge match alignment is complete. Click the Field Edge Match button now to perform a field edge match. The user will then align the pink outline, the actual detected field edge of the image, with the blue outline, the expected field edge, defined by the imaging plan, using the mouse or arrow keys on the keyboard. As the detected field edge of the image is aligned with the expected field edge defined by the imaging plan, blue outline, imager correction values will display at the bottom of the PVAI screen. Warning: the calculation of the digital graticule is based on the field edge match. Any errors in the manual field edge match will affect the accuracy of the subsequent 2D match. Click Apply now to accept the correction. Once the field edge match is complete, again this is only required when working in an R-arm environment, the next step would be to start the 2D match process. Click 2D Match to enter the Analyze workspace. In the PVAI 2D Match Analyze workspace, the couch, target, actual, and shift values are displayed. The reference and acquired images display on the right, and in the left window shows the overlay of the two images in the blended image slider bar. Manual match is automatically enabled, and the user can start the anatomical match of the reference image to the acquired image by using the mouse or arrows on the keyboard. After completing the match, the couch is ready to be moved. Document the target and shift values. Take this documented information with you into the treatment room and manually move the couch into the target position and then verify the patient is in the correct position. Note: Apply Shift is not available in the PVAI application. Use the documented information in the treatment room to manually move the couch into the target position and then verify the patient is in the correct position by observing the in-room monitor display. After the couch is moved inside the treatment vault, the final couch values will display on the Clinac console monitor. When you return to the control console, double-check the final couch values on the Clinac console monitor with the intended shift values on PVAI. Once all couch shifts are complete for the match, follow the departmental protocol to determine if a second 2D image and match will be used for the patient setup. For example, a lateral image can be acquired and matched and couch shift determined. To complete this workflow, once the plan tree is opened in the dynamic window, click and drag the planned lateral setup field into the PVAI screen. Then acquire the image, match in the Analyze workspace, and move the couch into the match determined position. After all couch shifts are complete, on the PVAI, click Cancel to release the 40ITC screen. Let's look at the image review process in Aria, offline review. When the patient is opened, the acquired MV image is shown relative to the reference image, as it was acquired and not as it existed after an online match. This MV image will always be displayed in the acquired position. If annotations that indicate the online match shift are created at PVAI, they are displayed on the image and visible for all users in Aria offline review. During the offline image evaluation process, a review of the couch value difference between the acquired image and the actual treatment position can be assessed. This information is available in the Treatment Properties dialog. To access, right-mouse click in the navigational pane and then click Treatment Properties dialog. It is also possible to perform an offline match of the images within offline review. To begin the match process, the user can click Auto or Manual Match. For this demonstration, click on Auto Match. The Auto Match dialog box shows, and the parameter set can be selected. Click Start to start the auto match. The values for the offline auto match are displayed at the bottom of the screen. Using the manual match and verification tools, the user can then adjust the match as needed. Now, to compare the match found in offline review with the match performed online in actual treatment values, the user can right-mouse click in the gray region to open the Options menu. Left mouse click now to show treatment values in the Found Match region. If a significant difference is found between the treatment couch values and the match performed in Aria offline review, follow departmental protocol to determine the cause of the discrepancy. Let's look at the optional MV repositioning solution. It has 2D match, 2D match, and marker match workspaces. It also features remote arm and couch movement and supports e-arm only environments. The 2D match workflow for MV repositioning is the same as PVAI. If you do not have the MV repositioning package, please feel free to skip ahead for a review of how to perform image recovery and other tools available in PVAI. Let's take a look at the two other match options available with MV repositioning: 2D and marker match. The 2D match workspace allows the user to acquire an orthogonal pair of MV images to determine the 3D position of the patient. With MV repositioning, remote couch positioning is possible. After the anatomy match is complete, clicking Apply Shift populates the couch positions on the Clinac. Click Apply Shift to view this workflow. After Apply Shift is clicked on the PVAI MV repositioning, the Clinac shows the populated couch target values. Then the user can remotely move the couch into position using the motion enable and arrow buttons on the Clinac dedicated keyboard. Click Now to simulate this action. The 40ITC screen remains locked. After the couch is remotely moved into position, click Done on PVAI MV repositioning. Clicking Done on PVAI releases the 40ITC screen. The Apply Count Shift Parameters dialog box automatically opens. Evaluate whether the shift should be applied permanently, usually for the first day of treatment only, or for session. Click Apply now. On the 40ITC, the monitor indicates the shifts have been applied. In Aria Offline Review, the paired images are displayed. Click Session Timeline. In the session timeline, a shift icon indicates that for the paired images, a shift was performed. PVAI MV repositioning also has a marker match option. Marker match supports matching based on the location of implanted fiducial markers. In marker match, the three-dimensional location of the markers, as detected in the planning CT, are used as a reference. In order to match the images using marker match, the markers need to be identified in both the planning CT and the MV image. The marker match process is performed in 2 steps. Identify the 3D location of the markers in the planning CT, and identify the 3D location of the markers using the acquired radiographs. Click Marker Match to start loading the planning CT into the Portal Vision application. During the CT load process, acquire the paired set of MV images. To perform marker match, the reference locations of the markers in the three-dimensional space relative to the planning isocenter must be known. The location of the markers can be identified in Eclipse or calculated from the planning CT in the Marker Match Detect workspace. To identify the location of the markers in the planning CT at PVAI, click Detect, select the volume of interest, click Marker Match Detection to open the Auto Marker Detection window, and then click Start. Note, you can skip the detection phase of the marker match and proceed directly to the Analyze workspace if markers have already been detected in Eclipse, or if you're using the Aria information system and have already performed the detection phase in a previous treatment session. Detected markers are indicated by a green cross. Manually verify that all markers have been properly identified by scrolling through the CT slices using the page up, page down keys, or scrolling with the mouse wheel. In the Analyze tab, the location of the reference markers are projected onto the 2 MV images and appear as red crosses. The red crosses represent the location where the markers should appear in the MV images if the patient is properly positioned. If there is a mismatch, then align the red crosses to project onto the markers. This can be performed manually or automatically. In this example, we will detect the marker automatically by selecting a region of interest to include all markers and then selecting Marker Detection. When the markers are reliably detected in the acquired image, the markers shift from red to green. Perform a visual inspection of the detected markers and match result. If needed, move the markers manually to fine-tune the alignment. In Aria Offline Review, the marker match images are displayed. Click Session Timeline. In the session timeline, a shift icon indicates the shift was performed. Now we will discuss other functions supported by PVAI. For all packages, image recovery is possible from an aborted session. Caution: do not use recovered images if the patient has moved between the acquisition of the images and the restart of the application. In the Image Recovery dialog box, choose to recover or discard images for matching. Click Yes to use recovered images for matching. Click No to recover images. The images will only be saved to the information system. And click Cancel to delete the images. The images will not save to the information system. Now that we have reviewed the imaging workflows and image recovery, we will demonstrate some of the additional tools available within PVAI. On the PVAI is a dynamic window. This pop-up window appears when the mouse cursor is moved to the far left of the PVAI monitor. The dynamic window will not activate immediately. The length of time the mouse needs to hover on the border is a setting in the Portal Vision administration. For this setting, click on the dynamic window to see the plan tree and image gallery tabs in the dynamic window. By default, the dynamic window is pinned open and will appear whenever a new patient is started. The image gallery tab is also selected by default. Use the image gallery tab to delete images, retake images, select historical images for comparison with newly acquired images, determine image approval status, and determine historical image acquired time and date. Right mouse click on the image in the image gallery on PVAI. In this demonstration, left mouse click. The options Retake Image and Delete Image are displayed. For this demonstration, we will not use either of these choices. Click the Plan Tree now to see this tab. The Plan Tree in the dynamic window displays the setup and treatment fields and their associated objects such as reference images, acquired images, and structures. Use the Plan Tree to show or hide overlaid structures or select fields using drag and drop into the PVAI workspace. No interaction with the 4D-ITC is needed. Click Unpin the dynamic window. Portal Vision Advanced Imaging has many tools that can assist with matching. Let's look at the Auto Match feature. Click Auto Match now. In the Auto Matching dialog box, select the parameter set appropriate to the anatomy, in this case, thorax. Click on Thorax now. Click Start to start the auto match. Warning: after auto match has been performed, the match quality must be verified using the manual match and verification tools. The split window and moving window verification tools are in the toolbar next to manual match. Select the split window tool now to view the match and adjust the match as needed. The split window tool displays the two registered images simultaneously in alternating squares. Users can move the boundary over the clinically relevant anatomy while examining the boundaries between the split windows. Next, click on the Moving Window tool. The Moving Window tool enables the user to view the reference image in a small window surrounded by the acquired image in the blended view. The color blending is used to colorize the reference and acquired images with contrasting colors. The colors can be modified in Portal Vision administration. A variety of image filters are available to assist in the viewing of images. The optimized filter is selected by default, both in PVAI and in Aria offline review. The content filter makes all regions of the image more uniform in brightness and enhances the edges of the anatomic structures. The content filter, displayed here, also automatically sets the range of pixel intensities so that the window and level adjustments are not needed. Annotations can be created on acquired images in the Verification or Acquire workspaces. The user is able to annotate on the images and may find it helpful to type couch shifts or the absolute couch target values directly onto the images using the annotation tool. The annotations will be visible in Aria offline review. To return to the Verification or Acquire workspace, click on Acquire now to create an annotation of the planned couch shifts. A user can select the annotation tool. Click on the acquired image where the annotation should appear. The Edit Label dialog box appears. The user can type in the desired text and press Enter on the keyboard. Closing the annotation window without pressing Enter will cancel the annotation process. The annotation displays on the acquired image. The annotation will be visible in Aria offline review. Users can click on the Select, Move, Rotate, or Resize a Contour tool to modify or delete the annotation. The font size and color of the annotations are not adjustable. Multiple annotations on the same image are possible. See the PVAI instructions for use for more information on these tools. Toolbar icons are displayed here. A comprehensive list of the toolbar icons can be found in the Portal Vision Advanced Imaging Instructions for Use. Here's a list of the most commonly used keyboard and mouse shortcuts available within PVAI. A comprehensive list of the keyboard and mouse shortcuts can be found in the Portal Vision Advanced Imaging Instructions for Use. In summary, there are two Portal Vision Advanced Imaging packages available: Standard Portal Vision Advanced Imaging, PVAI, and Portal Vision Advanced Imaging, MV Repositioning. References available on myvarian.com for Portal Vision Advanced Imaging include PVAI Instructions for Use and PVAI Customer Release Notes. Thank you.